Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. It is the start of a brand new content push in a Marvel Contest of Champions. So this particular video is all about like how the side quest works. I think we're doing Elder difficulty just to kind of have a look at it. I'm going to be doing a second video today which is all about the 7 stars and some things that I want to test out, ratings, information, stuff like that. I'm not going to do it in this video because that requires more dissection, but it's kind of like get into how the side quest works. It is a need for a reliquary key every day for 28 days. The first one is in the game message, but also you can do a run in one of these side quests for free. Just kind of like go over that one. So if you look on the screen right now, there is one path you can do without needing the key, so that will kind of like take you up there, but you do get a key for access of these ones. And whether or not these are given out once every X amount of days or they're within the calendar themselves, it kind of gives you an idea that you're not going to be able to get them instantly. Because you might be kind of wondering like, okay, well in my game message I've got like 1 key, where's my rest of my keys? You might be also looking at the calendar going like, where's my extra keys? I need more keys. And there's probably going to be many people saying like, where's the keys? The keys will come to you. They'll either be in-game messages or they'll be part of the calendar. The calendar will look like this, and I assume this will be out tomorrow, especially with it saying reliquary. I gotta say this right in future. Reliquary key number 2 is out on day 4, which if that's kind of like Thursday is day 1, Friday is day 2, and then it's Saturday. It could be like Sunday or whatever, or even Monday. I don't know how that's going to like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, that should be like Sunday when you get the next reliquary key, unless this starts in a different kind of like, I don't know, range of motion with stuff, which things quite possibly could be. Because you kind of go like, well, would it be like on a weekly basis you get access, or maybe it's like once every X amount of days, because there are quite a few kind of like keys. There's quite a few like lanes to unlock, because there's like, you know, it wouldn't be saying like, oh, it's 4 weeks. And it's like, okay, well, that makes sense at the top part. But it looks like you get double access. Is it double access you get to certain ones by certain keys? I think that's the case, because there's a blue one there. Unless there's another one somewhere else. Unless, in any case, it'll just be in your in-game mail, or it's going to be as part of the calendar. I think that's the best thing to kind of like give it a description. Especially because on the actual calendar itself, it's 6 there. So that's the Roman numeral for 6. So that means that there's going to be, you know, X amount of keys numbered so you can access. So yes, in a nutshell, you will get the keys to unlock the gates. That's the easiest thing to say. So yeah, going back to this, it does say 7 paths, of which 6 will require keys to access, which will be given out over 4 weeks. 1 energy per move, like, you know, per tile thing. 4 difficulties plus a new limited time Elder difficulty, which is for Thronebreaker plus. Each defender other than the 2 final bosses represent the type of relic. Whatever that means, is, I think Kabam just kind of like put that in there. Oh yeah, they're relic. Sorry, they are relics. They're ones that appear as relics. Yes, they're relic placeholder champions, so to speak. So that's that one. And also each defender is a boss level fight. Fun. And summoners pick a boss fight between the 2 newest champions joining the contest. So I'll probably put out a video at some stage going like, okay, well, which one's the easier boss or top counter champions to this. And I haven't checked yet, but let's kind of like just have a look. I'm aiming for a Tuma. I'm probably going to use Archangel. I just find that like quite cool. Any kind of like mutant based champion. Not to say that's the best option, it's just one I'm going to be using in a minute. And also what we can do is we can just check something, a theory. I don't think, well, because of the vibranium stuff, I don't know if Shuri's going to be hashtag metal, but if she is, let's just double check on the tags. She is not a hashtag metal, so you kind of go like, oh, I would have used the likes of Magneto, but because she's not hashtag metal, because you kind of think, oh, blasters, but it's vibranium, and that's not meant to be magnetic, then it would be a case of champions that are cosmic, that are very strong against this. As I said, we'll figure out some counters that can be best suited for this, or maybe like some shock immune champions would be good as well. I'm looking at you, Dr. Doom, maybe a few others as well, but we're very early stages, and I'll probably have a video about counters very, very soon. Maybe not today though. And now, without further ado, let's go and pick up a reliquary key, which is key number 1, and then take it into the reliquary quests. and kind of figuring out. I think we'll do Elder difficulty just to kind of like see what it's like. But as I said, I'll do more of a dissection of that and 7 stars at another time. Like the next video will probably be like, you know, what 7 stars are like and that kind of stuff. Okay, first of all, we go through the different kind of crates, pick them up. I don't know what's in them. I can't remember per the different. Maybe it's best I like check the forum thread at the same time, but it gives more of a what you get for the 100%ing of the month, rather than anything that's kind of like, okay, well this is how it functions from a point of like what's actually in them. Oh wow, that's purpley. I'll probably do like a dissection of this at a later stage. I don't know if Kabam as well are going to make these a little bit more easier. I want to say very early on. It's hard. It is hard to say how Kabam are going to do this, but that's one thing to watch out for is the node. God, this is the worry as well. Like even with rank 4 6 stars, like how long I'm going to have to wait for certain things. And when it comes to like getting the enemy down, we're down to 84%. I don't know if Suicide Masteries might have been like a good kind of option for this type of endeavor, especially with this node, because it's is it Rising Sun on this node, so I need to kind of try and make sure that I'm not over damaged. I mean, it's good. Rising Sun is good, but I have to be very, very quick. Wow, this champion is terrible, really. Look at this. There's finally a special attack. Not getting a chance for a parry heavy, which is a bit annoying, especially when you're kind of like focusing too much left hand corner about what's going on. We could be here a while. The thing is, it's a little bit between the AI just not throwing anything and just waiting around. So apologies if you. This is me playing live at the moment, so I can't really kind of like think. I'm trying to think as much as possible, but also think about too much on the left hand side. Like now, we're degenning, and of course, because we're degenning, I've got no alternative just yet to kind of like remove those Fury stacks. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing with that. Like, come on, throw special attacks, but yeah, very. I have to be very, very careful with this because I don't want to over damage. God, it's a bit of a long fight. I apologize watching. I could be a bit more aggressive with this one, but maybe not. Should have used Spider-Man 2099 for it, but you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. You know, maybe for next time. For anybody else doing this path, you know, bring in a like when I do the legendary difficulty, maybe I'll then do. Maybe I'll use Spider-Man 2099 because it's better against Rising Sun. I'm not going to pick up anything when it comes to Fury buffs and stuff like that. Cheers, by the way. Peppermint tea. None of that kind of nonsense that everyone else has. Breakfast. English breakfast tea. Oh, yeah. Caffeine this late at night? Why would you? How could you? But people do, people will. Right, on to the Winter Soldier fight. So one of the disappointing things I've just realised right now is that, number one, read the nodes. That's a very important thing. Read the nodes, because now I've got a cold snap on me, and the nodes do change from time to time. And yes, they are boss based fights. Luckily, you can bring 5 champions in, as I got no block inputs or no swipes. That's the normal thing with MCOC at the moment, is to not get any inputs. Thank you for that. Very nice. But yeah, read the nodes as much as possible when you bring in. Don't just going to go like, oh, I'm just going to bring in any champion because that works. Because that worked out as a thing for most people that play this game. Yes, I mean, they do say that. They do say each one has is a boss fight essentially, which I've not brought in. Funnily enough, any champion like for this, the ideal champion would have been like Human Torch. Human Torch would probably do better for this, or would have done better for this, but I didn't bring him in. Luckily, my rotation seems to be quite good on kind of purification with King Groot. When in doubt, King Groot. Like that's my answer for everything. When in doubt, King Groot. We got regens aplenty. We've got Fury buffs to kind of like shrug off aplenty. And what's that? That's not even like dropped anything with that. Cheers to King Groot, by the way. Raise your glasses to King Groot. What a lad. So I've not really distinguished myself too well in playing against a Tuma, and that's just because it's a new champion. Like, if I could be 100% skilled at every single new champion, hey, that would be great. Also, the champion has Dismay on them, which is a little annoying at times. Keeping the champion to the SP1 rotations seems to be the way to go. I also would like to bring in White Magneto. Like the next video, which is probably going to be my second go through this, I'm hopefully going to learn lessons as to how to take on a Tuma more correctly. Because I've got to be honest, I didn't take him on as well as I should have done. But as I said, like I can't predict the future and go, okay, well I know the champion's rotations. I know the best way to play this champion. I can't make it up. I've not played against the champion. But I had a bit of a kind of a sucky time first time with this. But interesting to see like how these kind of rewards kind of get delivered out. So what happens here then? So I've done 17% of Elder difficulty. Okay, so I've got some items here. So Elder difficulty gives me 22,000 of whatever I need. What do I need? I think I need Cosmic in order to get my next rank 4 6-star. So I'm doing that. And what else? Like that's cool. That's cool. Look at that. Like there's the relic shards. 4-star relic shards and 5-star relic shards. No, tooth and claw crystals. Okay. So yeah, and the next video is going to be more of a, and as good as, I think that was tier 3 alpha, which is great by the way. So the next video that I'm going to post is going to be dissecting 7-stars a bit more and kind of having a look at them a bit more, because there were certain things I just skipped over with it, so look out for that. But that's been it. That's been how the side quest works, and that's been Elder difficulty for the very first time ever. Very exciting, very interesting. I think it's good because we need something challenging for those that are Paragon, and at the same time need spicy rewards. So that's it. That's been the video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out the link in the description. It will have my Google Drive link spreadsheet guide thing, which I'm developing. It's going to take a little while. By the end of the week, I'm going to add the Platinum Pool events, and also there's going to be some other objectives kind of cheese guide as well. More on that to come. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Check out some other content located on the screen right now. Have a good day, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye.